Mahina
Wala
naman
na,
itang
mahina
pangisda
talaga,
din
mahina
eh.
na. Oo.
Mahina na.
Kunti na lang yung nahuhuling isda namin.
Darangay kami din he.
Dahil sa mga illegal
Fishing.
na mga humuhuling isda. Ganun yan.
Ang
Kaya nga
dagat,
nangyaring ganun eh.
ang dagat namon, damo nga bariyo nga barangay, itnasulod panagat. Kay uupat nga munisipyo. Pipira nga barangay, hangkada munisipyo, purot nga hit panagat ini. Hit Matarinaw.
Puro Matarinaw ito nira.
Kati mas sinusunod kami mga illegal fishing. In mga kapitalista nga mga tao. Nananarahin sudyum. Sa ito. Mga sikreto nga illegal. Mas maupay pa ang badil kay na buto. An orang kasi sikreto nga illegal ang sudyum.
Ay matagal na ito. Matagal na.
80,
Siguro mga
1980,
almost mga 20 years na siguro. Oo, tagal na eh. Kaya masyado kami nahihirapan eh. Kukunting lang na nahuhuli. Minsan nga eh, katabang-taman lang eh, makakakulam lang kayo. Wala na sa konsumo. Sisisid ng konsumo. Eh, di kawawa naman yung tao. Bagsak lagi yung konsumo.
Si 1972, ako hingan sa Matarinaw, sumulod hing pagdagat. Dinhi ako makasawa, ang primero ko nga kinulawan nga pakabuhi dagat. Ano usa nga balilihad to nga paruyana, usa nga budlis
5 pesos.
2 pesos. 2 pesos ang paruhin nga budlis. Ha? Usang kilo.
70.
Isang kilo ito ano kadako.
Sa isang pangisda, pinakakiling makuha.
Niyan tong panahon na. Ay daghan ma'am, mga usa ka pambot siguro, usahay kami makakuha. Oo, totoo ma'am. Na kanila taharanin ang panagat adtong ang panahon nanuray pa kubkuban. Wala po susunod din nga mga dapat nga fishing boat. Ano, Matarinaw.
The idea is that we would have volunteers clustered geographically from different fields. In MacArthur, Jamie very much focused on Matarinaw Bay.
There's real opportunity here and chance for a real move forward in coastal resource management and the livelihoods of the people in the bay.
And then Vanessa, who is really an NRM, Natural Resource Management person, who is working on the watershed project, but also will be working coastal resource management.
Clusters are very helpful because it brings on the skills and knowledge of different volunteers working together and also different backgrounds, which is very helpful in seeing the issues that we are addressing.
There's myself in Hanani. I do enterprise development, but I also do natural resource management.
And I think it's just a better use of the existing resources that we do have. By sharing the resources within each municipality, we actually pull quite a few in terms of human and financial, and therefore we just have a stronger approach in general.
Well, there is no plan, strangely enough. We don't work according to a plan. We work towards a goal. We'll be in touch, just text me. The visit to Maluwalu was to go and visit a community. They have established a marine protected area, mud crab ranching and seaweed farming. So we took a group from here and a group from some of the other barangays to visit and see the work that they're doing, for the purpose of to see if we can replicate it here.
There was a survey from an NGO that according to them, even if we do something about it, 40 years pa daw ang gagawin namin just to rehabilitate Matarinaw Bay. So I think I convinced the other mayors that we ought to start immediately. Otherwise, we will lose Matarinaw Bay.
Nagkaroon ito nung nag-initiate si Mayor Hapson. Tapos nag-usap-usap kami, nag-usap din yung mga volunteers natin na ganito yung gagawin natin sa Matarinaw Bay, na magkakaroon ng isang ordinance yung council na mapangalagaan yung bay na yan. Kasi nakikita na namin medyo pahirap yung area na yan. So kung hindi kami magtutulungan, yung mga tao din natin yung magsasuffer doon sa area na yun.
Yeah, it's not difficult to adjust here. People are really, really nice and they always make you feel very, very welcome. Gained a few chubs. All right,
We're going to...
the mayor's house. It's really nice. It's quiet, peaceful. Everyone knows each other, so everyone's really friendly and likes to get together. Bye. Going to be free for board of directors, or do you have?
Bob,
Yeah.
Bob meeting? When is our meeting?
We're trying to schedule it this week if all the mayors are free.
This week?
Yeah, for Matarinaw Bay.
Okay, I think I'm free this week.
You are free this week?
I'm always free.
That's not true. And yes, the only room is not vacant. It's being occupied. Okay, Mayor, sorry for the surprise. Okay, bye-bye. The mayor and I were like this. We understand each other, we speak the same language. When I first arrived here, my placement was mostly to work with coastal barangays. My mayor is very interested in working in the coastal habitats and trying to rehabilitate those areas.
May bayad ka 100.
Vanessa's only been here for a short period, but she is certainly having a distinct effect, having a great impact.
You want to participate?
And how do you find Vanessa's work?
Very interesting, but not so easy. Like Matarina Bay in Sakorm, different projects. So sometimes she don't have time to just think in one thing. Sometimes she's very stressed, but it's part of the job.
I want to see Mataguinao Bay Management Council working. I want to see Salkawaram going on also effectively. But more important, I want to see people taking power over their own future, to take up a task from beginning until the end without continuous help from outside. So to me it's more important to work slowly but effectively to keep people involved, interested and motivated.
We're going down to the seaweed area that the vegan farmers have. They've experienced some problems with sedimentation and water from polluted with cyanide from gold mining. Seaweed. So the seaweeds are hung below these floaters, and depending on the time of year will depend on how high in the water or low in the water that the seaweed is cultured. So here we have about 38 hectares of seaweed farming, which we hope to expand. And this is the area being affected by the river, possible gold mining and the cyanide from that having negative impacts on the seaweed.
Diri na sulig. Dawot, sakit. Gaya ng ice.
Ice. Ano? Ice. Tapos?
Gaya nito. Tapos apektado pa sa dynamite.
We're trying to promote and develop seaweed farming as an alternative livelihood throughout the whole bay, and so obviously we need to overcome these issues before we begin expanding on a larger scale. These people are being affected right now, but if we were to implement in the future, then we're not necessarily promoting a sustainable livelihood if it's going to be destroyed by other activities.
Jamie is doing tremendous work. He's really pulling this project together. He's really pulling it along. It's really gained momentum since Jamie started working in Macarthur.
It's a convent, so it's authentic. Keeps the ghosts away.
There's a ghost here?
Apparently, but I just think they're big rats. I still get people coming thinking that this is the convent and finding me. So.
You plus 3 girls.
Plus 3 staff from the NGO that's also working with us, doing the community organising.
And you also work from home?
No, I work in the Municipio, but the NGO has a computer here, so I end up doing some of the work from here. Yeah. But within the Matarina Bay Management Council, structure. There is a project management office and a project manager. At the moment, the funds don't exist for that project manager. So it's basically my job to fulfill that position at the moment and coordinate the development and then the implementation of the Matarin Bay Management Plan. So working with the 4 municipalities, with the mayors at the municipal level, and then the barangays at the barangay level, as well as the provincial level to keep it all moving forward.
Follow the path as well.
Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Hi.
Yeah, I think, see, I've been here quite a long time. I've been here 9 years, so, I mean, in some ways they consider I'm from here. In fact, now when people ask me where I'm from, I don't say I'm from Britain, I say I'm from Maidulog.
Rene! Rene! Rene, may naghanap. Ayan na.
Oh, there we go. Ano? Hi.
Ading katabas.
meters. 8 meters. Come in. Trenta na tanan. Now. Puno na ako. Unsugad.
So this is actually an experiment. So this is actually an association of seaweed farmers. There's only so much space available for seaweeds, so we want to try something different. We're going to test a few different species to see whether we can use the cocoa meal as a substitute. If successful, we'll apply for more funding and expand it. Spark funding is limited. So this is testing. And if it doesn't work, then they'll end up with a fish cage.
Yung kita naman para sa pamilya na namin. Saka nakakaano pa kami doon magbantay ng kuwan, kadagatan. Si
Nakakatulong sa
Karamihan
karamihan.
dito, illegal fishing, nababantayan na rin namin na pro-protestaran ng kuwan, environment.
Meron na rin na sumasali sa amin ngayon. Pero hindi na siya nag-iigal.
Pero hindi na nag-illegal dahil may ano na, may seaweeds, yung una, yung seaweeds. Katabang naman sa kuwan niya, pamilya.
Daghang na sad koyog pero kay kuan magyapo na mga salbahe.
Hindi lang natin alam sa katagalan ko. Somalian.
May kuwan yan na posibilidad na makasali sila kasi pag katalagang hindi na pag illegal kasali talaga sila para may hanap buhay.
Now, for people who have absolutely zero money, you know, they can't buy the fingerlings, and the fees are really, you know, that's a big investment. How many months, capital input? They can't do that. The oil mill, the cocoa meal, is a government, it's an LGU project. So we can do a deal with the LGU whereby, you know, if they don't have the cash now, maybe they can take the cocoa meal and pay later.
Disappear, won't it? There we go.
Right, yeah, as Rennie said, we process the whole nut. So we take the whole nut, remove the husk, and over here we have it's what they call a decorticator, which mills the husk. And this is coconut processing.
Integrated.
Integrated. What is the full title, Rennie?
Hernani Integrated Coconut Processing Plant and Agribusiness Livelihood Center. It's a long name.
It's a long name, but we do a lot. And then as a residue, the spent meal comes out, and that's what we're hoping to use to test with the mud crabs and the fish. What a cat. What a cat. Okay, this is the cocoa meal from the cooked. Oops, from the cooked. There's like a sort of smell, coconutty smell. This you can store for quite a long period of time. The possible problem with the fresh cocoa meal that's come out of the virgin coconut oil process is that it will probably go rancid quite quickly. So we'd have to use it quite straight away. It'd be much better if we had this, because this has been stored for quite some time. So, I know, we're complete on that.
No, I will still, especially this Ratan.
Ah, how's it going? This is what Burwood, the VSO volunteer, trained them how to make.
What is that for?
It's for whatever you want. Ah, right. But we can sell you something else. Don't worry, hang on.
Yeah, with the umbrella.
Umbrella stand?
Umbrella stand.
What about this?
It's a candy bowl, sir.
Oh, it's a candy bowl. It's a candy bowl. It's a candy bowl. I like to call it is sustainable economic development. So it's assisting people have livelihoods like this, but which are sustainable, which they can do for the next 10, 20 years. They won't destroy the environment, that will produce them a good income, ones that are easy, low risk. I've learned an awful lot about coastal resource management. Jamie, I think, has certainly learned about livelihoods. I've gone through financial statements, project proposal writing. He's certainly learned from that. Vanessa is certainly learning about agroforestry. She's actually a marine biologist, but she's learning a lot about agroforestry suddenly. So we all learn from each other, which is very, very important, because we're not here just to do work for the community. We're also here to learn ourselves. And
Looking is mainly for the invertebrates, not so much for the corals.
No, of course, yeah.
I mean, it's not really.
The first thing that we do when we get underwater is check if we're all there. Except that, yeah, we're all going to be there because we're all at the surface anyway.
It'll be so shallow.
Yeah. So, but anyway, you know how it is. We have to keep safe.
I mean, there's a channel there. The coral one, it'll come up. Wait,
yeah? And then just press.
Should be okay.
Yeah, do that little.
You like that?
Put the wetsuit on, dance. Is that very tight for you?
Yeah, that's okay.
Basically, we've asked BFAR, the Bureau of Fisheries, to come and survey this area, but to be able to direct them so they can get straight on with it, we're doing a preliminary dive to assess the area first.
Okay, it's roughly here.
I didn't see you coming. was nice. There was, yeah, I haven't been down there because we've never dived here with gear before, just snorkeling. So while the visibility wasn't great, it was. I was quite surprised at the diversity down there. There's not much here in Matarino Bay because it's all been blasted. So when you do find stuff, it's quite nice. This is a document to NAMRIA, the National Mapping Agency here in the Philippines, and we're asking for their assistance in delineating the municipal boundaries of the waters within Matarino Bay. So this letter has to be signed by all 4 mayors and the chairman of the Matarino Bay Management Council. So, I've lived here since March last year, 2005. So it's nearly halfway through a 2-year placement, and it's going good.
Probably will happen is Jamie will get on his motorbike with the document and go around and get them to sign it.
To NAMRIA, to the Chief of Police for the province, requesting the help of the Maritime PNP. And the next BOD meeting has been confirmed in, is it okay? So that's finalised hopefully. All the other mayors have said they are available now.
Siguro it's time for us, the local chief executive, na talagang magkaisa, magkaroon ng unified ordinances na talagang siguro hindi pa huli ang lahat para maituwid, matulungan ang Matarino Bay.
Guwapo pa rin. Sa BSO na pagsama-sama nila kaming 4. At kami naman, yung mga mayor na yun, isa din ang aming nakikita na dapat talaga ayusin itong Matarino Bay. Tulong-tulong kami. Sa tulong din ng BSO, yun na gumanda ang aming samahan at nagkakaroon kami ngayon ng mga plano para sa amin.
Obviously that wasn't Babette. We're getting very close to signing the agreement to work together. It's agreed in principle, but obviously they have to actually sign a document, a memorandum of agreement and understanding.
So the next page you've got the cost.
Relationship with Spark applications. Number 3 is local voluntary. Number 7 is reforestations, cross visits. That's it now for the next meeting. So we will give the floor to James.
I think the fact that we have a joint project, Matarino Bay being the focus of that, and the 3 volunteers at the moment, a 4th one coming this March, forges a strength within the LGU partnership. It shows them that we can work together and by improving the capacity of the LGUs in the different fields we have. And I think it will hopefully strengthen the ability of the LGUs to work together themselves in the future.
I think it's really working. It really is coming together, certainly on the coastal, and the more success that we have with that, the more the other parts, the livelihood and the upland can flourish. No, it's working really well. I think the municipalities are pleased, I think the communities are pleased, I know the mayors are pleased. It really is working.
But